Let us welcome the Professional Services Manager, Head of Training and Development of Focus Point, Miss Chia Jo Yan. Welcome.
Okay, thank you, MC, for the kind introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Chia. So today I will talk about debunking the myth of eye health. So I've chosen 10 eye health myths to share with you guys today. So basically, it's some of the common belief that we have that is maybe not too accurate. We just want to debunk it and maybe give you the facts instead of the myth. So my name is Chia. I'm the Professional Services Manager and Head of Department for Training and Development Department. Yes. I graduated from UKM many years ago. I went back to do my master's and completed in 2013. So I spent about 6 to 7 years in retail. I was teaching in Sagi University, in UCSI University. I was also doing training for Bosch & Lomb, Valiant Pharmaceuticals at that time. I was also doing training for Bolton Optical Group, which is a smaller optical group with 50 outlets, before I joined Focus Point. So I also did some locum here and there. So I have experiences working for ophthalmic lens company, for eye clinics. I also did some locum for some optical stores within Klang Valley. And I was also volunteering in the Association of Malaysian Optometrists for about 6 years. So I was their secretary, I was their newsletter editor, and I also spent some time doing organization of seminars for them as the organizing chairperson. So that's a bit about me. Let's move on to our fact. Okay, our first fact is children are born with their eyes fully grown. So what happens is the child that is born, the baby, normally is born with smaller eye size and immature visual system. So it actually starts off as a baby, maybe about 1 month old. They can actually see around them for about 10 cm. And if you try to wave a toy at them, it has to be within the 10 or maybe at most 30 cm distance for them to respond, or else it's too far for them to see because their visual system is not mature enough yet.
So if over 30 cm, they can't see.
Yeah, they maybe it's blurred to them or they can't see. So we need to bring things closer to stimulate their eye or to play with them. So like if you are like about 1 meter or 1.2, 1.8 meter, that will be achieved at about 3 to 6 months old. So anything younger, they may not be able to see. Like if you walk past at 1 meter or 1.5 meter away, they may not be able to see. So we need to work within their visual maturation rate, the eye growth. And also the baby is born with plus power, a shorter eye. So as we grow older, it becomes longer and longer, and it will achieve about 0 power at 7 to 8 years old. So that is a normal growth. So it is also normal for us to get a plus power if we actually check a baby's eye. So but anything that is within the normal range is acceptable. But if like suddenly we check and we find that there's a -2 astigmatism, silau, sankong, then that will be a bit abnormal. So in conclusion, the baby is born with an immature visual system and a shorter eye.
So
that
just now
is
you
myth
mentioned
number 1.
the 30 cm lah. It's actually until which age?
Till about 3 months old.
Or 3 months old?
The first 3 months, maybe within the
30
nearby,
cm.
and about 3 months is 3 to 6 months is about 1 meter or 1.2, 1.8 meter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if like the children is like 5 years old and then they can't see the things over like 30 cm, that means they have suspected myopia.
Need to check their eyes because it could be several reasons. It can be they have manifest hyperopia, meaning eyeball too short plus power too high. And it's manifest. Sometimes it's latent, it's pendam, it's hidden. But if it's manifest, then the near vision will be blurred.
Okay.
That could be that. Sometimes could be because they have very high astigmatism, their vision is blur. So far and near is also blur. It can be many, many reasons. Can be focusing problem. Maybe their eye accommodation is weak. So there could be many reasons. But the rule of thumb is if you see anything abnormal with the eye, bring them for an eye check.
Okay.
With any qualified optometrist.
Okay.
Yeah. Second myth is carrots will improve your vision. So carrot, like an example will be if you have lazy eye, the lazy eye will not go away because you take carrot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say here. So carrot is important to maintain a healthy eye, but it will not make your lazy eye grow away. Or maybe like another example will be if you have a squint, carrot will not cure your squint.
Okay, it cannot cure, but it can prevent or reduce.
No, it won't prevent or reduce. Carrot is just to maintain normal eye health for the cells to remain healthy. So that is the second myth. So here they also state that there are some other vegetables that is also good for the eye, like dark leafy vegetables. It's very good because high in antioxidant. It can actually prevent like macular degeneration, some diseases. So and also I think it's also stated here omega-3 fatty acid in fish. So just now in the earlier talk, Zarif also mentioned it's good for dry eye. Yeah, so good for the eye health as well. So there are many things that's beneficial. Carrot is just one of it because it has vitamin A.
Okay. I think this is a good news for the carrot hater, especially. We still have another
so there's
fruit.
no such thing like I have short-sightedness, I eat carrot and the short-sightedness will go away. So there's no such thing as that.
Okay.
And the third myth is eyes exercise can improve vision. Okay, so normally if you actually have a vision problem, we need to wear glasses.
Yeah.
If you have lazy eye and myopia, there is a patching therapy can be considered as an eye exercise. It is not 100% improve vision, but there's a small chance it can improve vision. So it is to patch the good eye and force the weak eye to work. So that is a patching therapy. It can be considered as an eye exercise. But normally eye exercise is like pen to nose. It's to train our muscle when our muscle that bring the eye together is weak. So it's possible, that kind of exercise. But it doesn't improve vision. It just improves the better muscle control.
Okay. So it cannot like reduce the eye power because sometimes I see in the internet.
Eye power, it's not an ultimate cure for lazy eye lah.
Okay. And also for the myopia, hyperopia also as well lah.
Eye exercise will not reduce myopia. Yes.
Okay. Hyperopia also.
No, reduce hyperopia.
Okay.
Last time there was this kind of machine. They say if you put the eye in there and stare at something for quite some time, then it can cure myopia. There was this machine many years ago. That is also a myth. That one, I'm not sure where the research came from, but there were some companies selling it. So that is also a myth.
So right now still have companies selling that machine?
I haven't seen it for many years. I think they didn't survive lah.
Okay. It's a myth for me.
So colorblind see in black and white. So that is also a myth. We think that they see in black and white. Actually, they see in a different saturation of color. So maybe because the color looks like this, like normal is like that, then we have different type of color vision. So they only have, they still see color, but in a different color. So it's not that accurate what they're seeing. So they are not able to tell certain colors apart. But they do not see in black and white.
But is it not every color blindness patient see black and white, or there still have patient can see black and white for color blindness?
It depends on the type. There are some serious type that see in black and white, but normally it's in this type of colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious because they see the color only like this one is yellowish or like purple red lah. Did color blindness is related? Will be all like deliver into like eating disorder because they loss of appetite because they are seeing the food like this color, yellow color?
You mean the color being abnormal cause loss of appetite?
Yeah. Is there any research doing the
I
relationship
haven't
between?
seen it before lah, but
Oh.
I haven't read it before. I
Okay.
have to be very honest with you. But I also haven't heard of any loss of appetite because of color blindness, not able to perceive the color of the food lah.
Oh, but
Yeah.
they're still already normal lah. Can just take
For
like
them,
usual
it's
lah.
normal. Like some color blindness patient, if it's not that serious, you say that this is red, they see it in a different tone, but they learn that this tone is red. So they can still tell you this is a red color apple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but in actual, maybe they see it in a pink. But as they learn when they grow up, they learn that this pink is red. Yeah, so they can have that kind of color blindness as well.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just curious, color is so, for
Yeah.
us normal person, we feel like, oh, it's a bit like not normal
Like
and
desaturated, like
Yeah.
washed out like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
understand what you mean. But because they have not seen the normal before, so for them it's normal. So computer can damage your eyes. So a lot of people say mata will rosak with computer.
Yeah.
Actually, computer will make your eye very tired. But
Okay.
it will not rosakkan your mata.
But-
like if you are under the sun a lot, the sun will rosakkan your mata. The UV ray, it can cause cataract, it can cause a lot of things.
But why sometimes after we have a long time look at the screen of computer and phone, we
It's
feel sudden
tiredness
blurry?
and fatigue. So the
Oh.
muscle, maybe the muscle is very tired, so the muscle is not functioning that accurately. So it's like maybe it's in a contracted phase, or it could be because of dry eye, because when you look at a computer, you blink less. Then you will have a temporary or transient blur. It can be due to several reasons, but basically the remedy is very simple. It's just 20, 20, 20. Every 20 minutes, take 20-second break and look 20 feet away and relax your eye for a while. So when you look 20 feet away, your muscle will relax. You will blink normally. So when you blink normally, you won't have the dry eye or unstable tears, and you don't feel that tired.
So actually, it will not like increase our eyes power lah if you long time look at the screen.
Okay, because what that increases the power is not the computer, but the distance of the computer.
Oh,
If you
okay.
put it, the near work is what that is causing myopia. The
Oh.
near work, like the laptop is slightly nearer, the near work is causing myopia.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
it's not the computer, but it's the nature
The
of
lifestyle
the work,
lah.
the distance it is at. So it's like
Okay.
reading, maybe laptop that's slightly nearer. All this near work can actually indirectly cause an increment of myopia. But the laptop, the computer doesn't merosakkan the mata.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
I see.
it doesn't, it's like not computer ray, the blue ray will shine at my eye and it will spoil the
Yeah.
eye. It's not like that. It's
So
not like
actually,
that.
the anti-blue light lenses is only prevent
It's
us
to
from the
reduce
tired eye.
tiredness.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's to filter the glare and reduce tiredness. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, I see.
So, and myth number 6 is contact lens and glasses will make eye dependent on them. A lot of people say that, and
Yeah,
they don't want to
including
wear
me.
their glasses. They
Yeah.
don't want to wear their contact lenses, and what they do is they walk around blur.
Yeah, I'm doing it. So
So guilty as charged. Yeah. So basically, why we depend on them is because when we wear the glasses or contact lens, we can see clearer. When we appreciate that clearer is better, then what happens is we will find that we always want to wear them. Because like if you walk, someone like vertigo at you, call out you,
Yeah.
and you cannot recognize the face because your vision is too blurred, it's also not nice. So, but if you wear your glasses, you can at least see, oh, this is John.
Oh, but if
Yeah.
I didn't wear my glasses, will it be like damage to my eye or increase my eye power?
You need a full correction. If you are past puberty, in a way, it will not merosakkan mata. If you are during puberty, the blur will cause more blur. Meaning, if your eye is growing, like you are in primary school, you are like actively growing, the eyes are actively growing, the blur will cause more blur. So if your eye is not clear, the power will continue to increase because it's blur. But if you are like 30, you are past puberty already. You're already fully matured.
Already stable
so,
already.
You don't wear glasses, the power will increase.
So
it depends on which stage you are at.
Okay.
So we don't want you to go around seeing blur and straining your eye. So we encourage you to wear your glasses. Okay. And myth number 7, this is a very common myth because last time we always tell the patient, oh, your cataract belum masak lagi. So you tak payah buat surgery. But for your information, if you operate when your cataract masak, is a very difficult surgery. It's complicated. Lagi masak, lagi complicated because the cataract is very hardened. Sangat keras. So need a longer time to operate and need a more complicated procedure.
So it's best to us to do for the surgery once we have diagnosed the cataract.
No, not like that. The ideal or the accurate time to do the surgery is when it starts to disturb you. Like I used to have one patient, he is a golfer. So, golf have to see very far and very clear, right? So one line vision drop. He went for the surgery and the doctor did for him. Actually, it's not that blur. Because one line vision drop, you just lose 6 characters at the bottom maybe. So he just dropped one line, then he went to the doctor and did the surgery. And it was very quick, maybe like 10-15 minutes settled. And there was no complication. But if you wait until masak, like the other day, we see a auntie operated after the cataract masak. I asked the son, because we look at her eye, it doesn't look like it's a very healthy eye. Then we asked the son, did she do the cataract when the cataract was very masak, very matured? Then he said, yeah. Then I said, did doctor say it was a complicated surgery? He said, yeah, because the cataract was too matured, so it's a complicated surgery. So we can see like there's some iris atrophy. So it's like we can see that maybe when they did the surgery, some parts of the eye were not maintained very healthily. We can see, just by looking at the eye, we can tell that it's a complicated cataract
And the
surgery.
patient also feel like a bit difficult to see clearer after the surgery.
The outcome may not be as good as an early surgery.
In
her case, in that particular case, it wasn't very successful. So this is on cataract. This is on transplant. So now we hear a lot of latest advancement of technology. You can transplant this, you can transplant that. Not the eye. You cannot transplant the eye.
You mean the eyeball?
The eyeball you cannot transplant.
Okay.
So if you fix a new eyeball in, you cannot see.
Okay. But I heard before there's an artificial eyeball, right?
You cannot see with the artificial eyeball. It's just there for cantik. It's not there for functional. And what you can transplant is actually the cornea. So you can see this part here, the 眼角膜 is the cornea. So cornea you can transplant. But there is a slight risk of rejection as well. But it's something you can transplant. But you cannot transplant the eyeball.
Okay.
So cornea, this one they say eye can be transplanted to restore vision. It's not true. Eye cannot be transplanted. The thing that can be transplanted is just part of the eye, the cornea.
Okay, I see.
So, and next one will be eye examination is only necessary when your eye is having problem. So this one, a lot of people are guilty as charged. They only come to us when the eye got problem. Sometimes it's too serious or too late, too blur. Then only they come. Then we realize, this one, age-related macular degeneration, very serious already. Send to the doctor also to know can treat or not. So you should actually have regular checkup. Like you go to the doctor for your blood test once a year. You go to the dentist for your teeth checkup every 6 months. The eye also have to check once a year. But if you are between 20 to 40, your power is relatively stable and you don't have presbyopia, no longanfa, or no rabuntua, you can go once every 2 years. But you need to go back periodically and regularly.
But if I have like myopia, hyperopia, I need to go like frequently, once a year?
No, because you are quite matured already. Your power won't increase anymore. So
Okay.
maybe you are falling within the 20 to 30 age range. Once every 2 years as a minimum is enough, unless there's something wrong with your glasses or your vision is blur, or else you can go every 2 years if there's no problem.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but regular eye check is very important because a lot of things come silently. Like glaucoma is called the silent thief of sight. It will make you blind before you know it. So there are a lot of situations like that. And sometimes, like another example will be my brother-in-law, my cousin's sister's husband. So he actually had a retinal detachment in one eye.
Okay.
But because retinal detachment tak sakit, he realized 2 weeks later it was too late. You have to go within the first few days, maybe within 48 hours or 72 hours. You have to go. Then
But is
you
there
can,
any symptom? Actually, no symptom.
Actually, if you cover one eye, the eye is blurred. Normally, you see a curtain covering part of the vision.
It's
if you
kind
cover
like-
the good eye, the blur eye, the bad eye, you can see something dropping down already. But he didn't do that because he's seeing with two eyes. So he didn't realize the eye becoming blur. When he realized it was blur, it was 2 weeks later and the doctor cannot repair already. If you go early, the doctor can operate and repair.
Oh, okay, okay.
So there are a lot of conditions like that. So have to check their eyes regularly.
So this examination is include the eye specialist lah. We go to the eye
You
specialist.
can come to Focus Point outlet. We have 90 outlets with the full set of equipment like the roadshow here. So you can actually come and we can detect all those conditions that I mentioned to you just
Okay,
now.
but normal check eye power is not enough lah. Actually.
Yeah, it's not enough. You need a comprehensive eye check. Check
Okay.
eye power is just to make glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to review your eye health. And the slide is not moving. Next slide, please. Okay, I have my next slide, myth number 10. So myth number 10 is all eye care professionals are the same. They are not the same. So I actually put this number 10 because it's something like a concluding remark. So we have 3 types of eye care professionals in Malaysia. We have the optician. Optician is in the UK, they are trained to do aging, cut glasses, fitting, choose frame, adjustment. They are very good at that. So, but in Malaysia, some of them can check eyes.
Oh, so
Yeah.
normally it's in a retail shop lah.
Yeah, in retail
Okay.
shop, yes. Then we have the optometrist. The optician is the FBDO course. So FBDO course is maybe like 2 or 2.5 years certificate course.
Okay.
Then we have the optometrists. So like, for example, for your information, Focus Point has more than 200 optometrists in the group. So optometrist is a degree program, 4 years degree program. So they are trained in like contact lenses, ocular diseases, proper eye check, binocular vision, pediatric vision, and low vision. So more whole-rounded kind of training in terms of management of eye. So optometrist is a degree program, and we can actually check all those conditions that I mentioned to you just now. And we are the first liner to help detect any diseases or any eye problem. So yeah, even if you go to LASIK center, the one that check power for you is still optometrist. The doctor just does the surgery. Yeah, so there are like a differentiation in tasks lah. And the highest up will be the ophthalmologist, which is the eye specialist. So they go through a 5-year medical degree, a 3-year specialist program, and some of them they go further, a few additional years to do a subspecialty. So if you are very specialized, you can be an eye specialist, maybe specialized in retina, vitreoretina. So you can be that, and maybe your training will take like 8 to 10 years at least.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this one will be normally in a eye specialist doctor lah.
Yes, eye specialist doctor. Sometimes in government eye clinics, you can find this kind of doctors as well.
Okay.
So, but there are many doctors. You can actually Google online, or you can actually see us, the optometrists. We can recommend one that is suitable for your eye condition.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because we are quite well connected, and there's a few MOU with Focus Point with eye clinics. So, and we also have our own eye clinics, so we are able to recommend you to get the help that you need.
So Focus Point have your own eye clinic.
Yes, we have an
Oh.
Excel View. Excel View is specialized in general ophthalmology.
Okay.
So there's a lot of cataract and LASIK surgeries done in there. Generally, cataract and refractive surgery lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Refractive surgery, you mean the laser?
Yeah, the laser to correct the eye power. Yes.
Okay, okay, I see.
So this is the 3 types of eye care specialists that we have, or eye care experts. So that is my last myth. So do not waste time. If you feel that you haven't assessed or evaluated your eyes in some time, maybe it's time to call to Focus Point and make an appointment to get your eyes checked by professional optometrists. We have more than 200 optometrists in our group that are able to give you a good eye check, comprehensive eye check, and detailed consultation. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ms. Chia, for the sharing session. Thank you. All right, so I think that's it for our sharing session for today. And for tomorrow, we also have another sharing session from our expert at 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. with different topics. So if you want to dive in more on your eye care or eye health, feel free to drop by and learn more right here at Focus Point 360 at Pet Roadshow. Thank you.